Namaste. Welcome to Be Your Own God. This is Samira. Do you guys know something? Have you been noticing that everybody nowadays is kind of asking, what is the purpose of our life? Why are we here? I don't care if I'm turning on the TV, flipping through the channels, if I'm in some forum or with my friends, everybody has this question these days. What is my purpose? And then some people will go on to even ask, what is my soul's purpose? And it's been trending now for so long. It's a new thing. I mean, I don't think our parents or our grandparents ever had this question. Why am I on earth for? Why am I here? What is my purpose? Maybe few did, but generally wasn't something that every other person seems to be asking these days. Why am I here? What's my purpose? And I even got swept away with this, and I was thinking to myself as well, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Am I here to do something great, something big? And normally, this is why I often promote meditation and becoming silent and going within, because you find the answers. And this has been something that's been on my mind also, along with everybody else, for years. And yesterday, I felt I was enlightened, and I was so excited about it. I thought I must share it with you. So, early morning hours, when our energies are more in sync with the universal energy, the answer came to me. And if it resonates with you, please comment below and let me know to see if you're all on the same page. But yesterday, or this morning, I would say, it came to me. Oftentimes, we have a purpose that we think is our calling, but it is actually our bodies, right? This body that we identify as my body. We've given it so many identities. And most of the goals that are set for the body. I want to become a doctor, an engineer, a pilot, a teacher, whatever it may be. These are our goals. These are the goals that we set for the body. This is our body's purpose. Why do we have these goals or these purposes? And this relates back to our karma. And oftentimes, we may have, when we are born, we have our debts and credits. And we have a balance sheet that we are born with. Now, this balance sheet has our good points and our negative points. Basically, when we come on earth, we need to set the balance, right? We're going to enjoy the fruits of our good actions. We're also going to suffer the consequences of our negative actions. So it's all balanced. So nothing happens as a coincidence. Everything is basically pre-thought out. So our body is nothing more than a tool. And it's a tool that we have taken, and we were born to a particular family, particular parents, in a particular environment, so that we can best fulfill our karmic debt. So that is the purpose of this body. One may say then, what is the purpose of our soul? What is my soul goal? What is my soul's destiny? I've often had this question being asked by others, and even when we hear it so much outside, we kind of get swept away with it, which I did, and I was wondering the same thing. Do I have a higher purpose? And it's going to surprise you, because it kind of surprised me. No, no, we are here to create a balance and fulfill our karmic debts, good and bad, until we realize that we are not the body. And so if you're going to ask me, what is our soul's purpose? It is very simple: to realize who we really are. Who am I? That is the purpose of our soul. We are so body conscious that we have forgotten who we truly are. We are not the body. This body is nothing more than a tool. So our soul's purpose is to realize who we really are. And how do we do this? What does this even mean? See, we're not just this body. This body is our tool. It's a costume we're wearing to fulfill a role, to play a role. Just like on TV, have you ever experienced when you get so wrapped up in a television show or a movie and that you're so engrossed in it that you can totally identify with the characters and you feel their emotions, you get startled when something happens, you cry when it's really emotional because you're so wrapped up in this movie or this episode. But at the same time, we know that we're not this character. We're seeing it, but we're not it, right? But same in our life, we're here playing a role. We are a character, and this is our costume. But the only problem is that we have forgotten, we're so engrossed in this life, we have forgotten that we're not this body. We're not this mind. We're not even our senses. We're not our thoughts. We're not this brain. We're not this. So the purpose of the soul is to remember where it's come from and who we truly are. The purpose of life is to realize, who am I? Is to ask ourselves that question, who am I? And I know that we can say, oh, I'm not this body, I'm the soul. But we're not here to just know about it through books and through having this knowledge because I'm telling you this. No, it is for us to actually experience it. The key here is experiencing it, to be able to create a distance between our mind and our body, to be able to experience that realm, to really know that we're not this body and who we truly are. Next question comes, logically, how do we go about doing this? So we can go about this learning and realizing who we truly are through certain practices. Meditation is one, yoga, pranayam, religion. Religion is just a tool, and we're going to have a deeper discussion about that in upcoming episodes. But these are just tools. There is no one way to realize who we truly are. Just like when one exercises, okay, we all know we want to become fit, we want to be healthy. But is there only one way to become healthy? No. Some people can just go through dieting. Some people may incorporate gym exercises and weightlifting. Other people may just say, hey, I'm into swimming. Others could be into walks. It doesn't matter, right? Everybody has a different way to become healthy. There's no cookie cutter way to say, no, this is the only way. Or even if you go to the gym, there's only one way to exercise. Everybody has different routines. They're getting the results. So it has to be whatever works for you, whatever resonates with you. Same with spirituality and growth and self-realization. There is no one way to come to this realization. Your way may be through gyan, which is knowledge, wisdom. So some people can just go through reading scriptures and aha moments are coming to them, and that's great. Some people are not into reading. They're into activities. So they may adopt a service plan or a service or a yoga kriya in which they're doing actions to realize it. Other people are into bhakti, which is devotion. They'll go to churches or temples, masjids, and they'll do prayers, and they're connecting to God or their higher self that way. So there's no one way or the right way or a wrong way. It is whatever resonates with you. And the growth is different for everybody. Some will very quickly climb up that and get enlightened. Some people will take time. Some people will take births. But the main thing is to get started, to realize that we are more than just this body, and there is so much more to us. Our true selves is indestructible. We are immortal, and we're divine. We are a beautiful energy source, powerful, loving, and peaceful. That's our true essence. And that is what we need to realize, not through just my words or reading a book, but through experience. And then that experience must resonate throughout our life, realizing that our body is nothing more than a costume. And we over here are the driver. More on this in the upcoming episodes. Namaste. Friends, if this episode or this kind of thought has interested you, please do not forget to hit subscribe and share. And hopefully I'll be creating more such content and we can continue this exploration. For now, namaskar.